So just a few days ago, I hit 1,000 subscribers, and before we get anywhere with this, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. With all the views, every time, every like, every comment, everything, I love it all. So that makes me sound way too optimistic, way more optimistic than I am. But I did ask you in a community post for your questions, and I'm going to answer them now. There's not many of them, which is probably good because I'm actually like really tired. So first question, we have Ivan Dism, he's asking, thank you for the congrats, first of all. Who's your favorite hour from Splatoon? I'll get back to this later. I'll get something back to this later. Like, I'll talk a bit more about this later. But I think I have a very rough experience with all of them, except Deep Cut. But I think, I'll get more into it later, but I'm just going to have to go with Marie, because I think her sarcasm in the stories is funny. That's about it. There's no real underlying more reason for it than just that. All right, next we have Jingle Jangle. Congrats to the 1K. Thank you very much. Do you have a weapon in Splatoon that you're avoiding or vowed to never play? Or do you have the opposite? There's a weapon that you really want to play but never do. For the second one, yes, the L3, the L3 Nozzle Nose D with Burst Bomb and Hammer. I love that weapon. I just never play it. I don't know why I don't. There was a point where I did, or at the time in the original specials video when my channel started to do well, I was actually using it a little bit because Burst Bomb coming with that thing is fun. I hope that was clear, because that was not clear for me to say it loud. But I like Burst Bomb comboing with it, and I stopped playing it a fair bit, and now, I want to go back to playing it, but I just, haven't. I don't know why. And any weapons I've been avoiding or vowed to never play? Nothing comes to mind immediately. I'm not very good at Rapid Blaster Pro, but I wouldn't say I hate them. Actually, but I don't think so for the first question. I'd have to look at the entire weapons list again. Maybe I'd come up with something, but for the second one, probably L3 Nozzle Nose D. I love that weapon. This is quite the name. From user PF2UT9XZ49. That's not a 4N. We got there, guys. Congrats on 1K subs. Thank you very much. And how do you get your YouTuber name? One part of the story is embarrassing. The story for my name, one part of it is embarrassing. The other part of it isn't. So let's start with the less embarrassing part. The actual main thing people kind of refer to me the most with, Frost. Just Frost alone. So, for the past few years, I'm very on and off, but I have always loved Persona games. And more recently, there's Shin Megami Tensei games in general. I played through Nocturne, the Nocturne HD remaster, almost done that. Incredibly fun game. Wouldn't recommend if you want to hate yourself, play SMT Nocturne HD remaster. And there's a line of demons in that game called, they're Frost. There's Jack Frost, there's Black Frost, there's Pyro Jack, there's King Frost. Queen Frost, but she's not in any games. She's in the mobile RPG, I think so. But she's in some older games, but not anymore. And my favorite demon is Black Frost. And it's simple. I just took the name Frost, put the last word there, and then boom, Frost. And that's where the main part comes from. The BTW part is the embarrassing part of the name. Back in the day, and I still do, Laser Beam. I watch this stuff. Used to be a long story. Used to be a Fortnite kid. Not proud of it. Now I'm a Splatoon kid, which is a lot worse, I think. He had this joke from way back in the day, during the first chapter of Fortnite, called Streamer, by the way, where he'd get met. He would call that out whenever a streamer killed him. And so BTW, just at one point, I just threw it on the end of my Discord name, and then it just stuck. And then I eventually made it the last part of my channel. At first, it was actually Frost YT. But then changed it to Frost_BTW, and that's where I'm at now. Christian Villa 4, we have, what Splatoon version did you start with? Example, I started on Splatoon 1, then Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3. And what made you want to play Splatoon? Also love video, characters going to 1K subs. Thank you! I know I butchered that last sentence, but thank you. Okay, now, I said I would come back to the first one. And this is where I'm going to come back to it. I am a Splatoon 3 noob. I never played Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3 is my first game. And the story, there is actually... Alright, kiddos and squiddos, come all around. We have a story to tell. So, I remember... I kind of watched the, I remember, YouTubers like Fyrus and Failbo. I saw their reactions to the Splatoon 3 Direct in like August of like the month before the game came out. There's the big August Direct, and I saw their reactions. It looked interesting, but I didn't really think much about it. And then the Splatfest came, and I remember specifically seeing Failboat's YouTube post about Splatfest, and like it was Team Rock, I think. Yeah, he was in Team Rock. And that specific day, I really don't think I would have cared at all about that. But then I was in town, like I was visiting a friend that day, and they had played Splatoon 2, and they were going to put the Splatfest, and I had no idea how any of it worked. But I went to their place. It was the Testfire Splatfest, of course, but I went to their place, and I hung out there, and the Splatfest started, and I played it, and I played a little bit, and I was mostly just watching, and it looked really fun. So when I got home that day, I didn't have much time that night, because I got home pretty late, baseball tournament, whatever, but I downloaded the Testfire. It was really quick, and I played it. And I remember having a good time. I remember a specific moment. I was doing really bad. I wasn't very good at first. A specific moment, it all clicked. How to play the game clicked. It all just hit in one simple moment where I understood how to play the game. And then from that point on, I was just really good. No, I just got it. I got it, and now I like the game. I bought Splatoon 3, and it's one of the best decisions I apparently ever made. That also was the roots for why I play with sticks. Because I was playing, when I played with that friend, I also played, like, I talked about the Fortnite thing earlier. I played more traditional shooters before I played Splatoon. So I was used to sticks. And so was my friend. And so he played with sticks, and then I just played with sticks, and then I've never changed off sticks. Will I one day? I mean, maybe when Splatoon 6 comes out, but that's a long ways off, so. From Pokekai PJ New. Alright, have you ever played or heard of Yokai Watch? Okay, so fun story. I love this question because it's so specific, and I have, actually. I remember when I was younger, I watched a little bit of the show about it. And if you haven't seen the show, it's kind of like Pokemon in the sense, it's like it's an anime, but it's also a cartoon. Like, it's kind of both. And I remember watching some of it as a kid. I didn't even know if it was still going. I don't remember much about it, except this weird, like, red cat thing. I'll see if I can find it and put it on the screen. Bam, me and editing. Go get it. That's all I remember. I watched it a little bit, and I knew of its existence, and I saw this question come up when some person posted, so I was like, I love this question. So yes, I've heard of it, never watched it. Fun thing, I'm not a weeb. I don't watch anime. Like, there you go. I play Persona games. That's the closest I got. I don't watch anime. When are you uploading a new amazing... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Preston Nip 5915. Friday. Side order video. It's actually going to be out on Friday this time, trust me. It's going to be out on Friday this time. I know it hasn't been since, like, week 3 of the series, but this one will be on Friday. Ideally. This Q&A might ruin that, so we'll see. What's your favorite weapon/weapon class? Weapon, an easy win for the Octobrush. It's a day 1 main. Never put it down. Weapon, easy Octobrush. Weapon class, I have no idea. The problem is, I play 3 very different weapons. My mains are Octobrush and Nautilus 79, gold-plated Nautilus. And then my kind of secondary is the T-Tech. The problem is, none of those are consistent in any way. I don't know what my favorite weapon class is. I'll just say brushes, because Octobrush is my favorite weapon, but then again, I kind of have apathy about all the other brushes. I might do a video or a stream on that. Speaking of that, I'm probably going to start streaming soon. Like, I don't know when soon is, but I'm just probably going to start streaming. So I might do a stream just playing with the other brushes, because I never really have. That includes Octobrush Nouveau. I have not really explored that weapon. It says some use cases where it's better. I'm not sure. I just want to talk about status of the channel real quick. I am a bit confused where to go once Side Order is over, because I have got what can be best described as a fuck ton of growth from the Side Order series alone, and I don't think I'll be uploading near as consistently when that's over. I am going to do the Side Order Redux series as promised, but there's going to be a delay between when I do Side Order and Side Order Redux. There's going to be like a time between those things. So I'm thinking about a few things, but I have a bunch of ideas. I already have three papers on my desk for video stuff entirely. One of them's a list of video ideas. One of them's a list of ideas I'm actually going to do. like in the order of just making sure I have like when they're ideas and once they're in like process, I'll start doing that once they're like in production, and then I'm working towards the video getting the rarest kills in the game, and so I have a sheet of paper with some of the rarest kills. If you have any ideas for the rarest kills in the game, feel free to comment, like leave them in comments here. I'll add it to the list. I think I'm probably gonna do it in 2, maybe 3 videos, because some of these are just like utterly bullshit. Like, hold on, I'm gonna pull up the list real quick. Squid surge someone with Kraken. Kill with the sprinklers on Marlin Airport. Hit someone off the map. So I'm gonna have to like this. If you add more of these, if I get an insane amount of these, I'm gonna put this in like 2 or 3 videos. Just think of the views. But yeah, I got a lot planned, and I guess when Side Door is over, I'm just gonna have more multiplayer videos released, which is probably nice because I like them more. Thank you everyone for watching. I don't know how many people stuck through all this, but just a lot of me rambling, my rambling stories, whatever. And so thank you for watching. Thank you everyone who subscribed, everyone who ever watched a video of mine. I have like 60,000 channel views. That's fucking crazy. Like putting it like that. Hold on, I'm just checking. It's on like 60,000 plus channel views. That's amazing. If you ever even just watch my videos, that's great. Any comments, likes, also same thing as I said earlier. Great. Thank you, all of you, so much for subbing and your watches. And if you ever need to contact me for anything, I've never said it in a video. I have it in my about section, but I have an email address, specifically business inquiry. I'll put it in the description if you need to contact me for anything. Don't spam me or send me viruses, please. Thank you all for watching, and onwards to 2,000 subscribers, I guess.